college.
Right.
And talk to us about if you talented in this, you can go D1. But even my mama and them seeing us rapping around the house, they never said, I need to put y'all in the studio because nobody understood the dream part of it. Nobody understood that it didn't even go nowhere until Atlanta got involved.
Correct.
That's when everybody was like, dang.
Yeah, that's so
like,
correct.
Dang,
that's so correct. Like, people didn't jump on board until they seen the progress. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until
but they said it along the way. They just didn't look at it
as how deep it is, how deep it can be, how real it can be.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and how much lives it can change and what it can do. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's just like, and Tariah Till got a homeboy. I heard that's a straight star football player. His friends don't even come to the game. They don't even know that they got a star living in their house. I'm talking about this dude running 75 yards, touchdowns and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like putting up crazy numbers and breaking records at the high school. Do you understand? And they don't even know or go to the game. He asked me when I dropped him off for practice. He asked me, can he come work for me with my trucking company so he can afford to buy a $300 helmet that is his
wow.
That's going to protect his head throughout the rest of his high school career because they helmet is more, they thinner, you know what I'm saying? And this helmet is thicker and it got more padding in it. You know what I'm saying? It cost $300 though. He told that to his friends. They're like, well, I ain't paying no $300 for no damn helmet. Don't you get one for free? He like, man, it's not about, you know. And I'm telling him, when he got out the car, I'm like, y'all better be blessed.
Yeah.
And respect y'all support system.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this dude running 75-yard touchdowns, and his family ain't even know to cheer him on.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So when do he need the money by?
He needs the money by the time the summer camp start, which is like June. So I'm gonna go get him the helmet, and then I'm gonna
put some on that helmet too. When I get my money, I'm putting some on that helmet too.
That touched my heart, like
that's
like, this
that's dope.
Coming to me asking for work, so
I just got chills.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like bro, so you want to get no concussion, so you can have a chance at your scholarship and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you better check that mail. You better check your profile.
Correct.
You better sign all of your stuff up. So. Because I bet he ain't even did this. You know
and
what I'm
then
saying?
another thing too, you might need to step up and talk to the parents. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't see potential in their kids. Other people always see potential in other
people. Even done. His father don't even, like, nobody ain't even coming to the games. Like, no, and I'm sure that his profile not set up because everybody actually set it up.
Everybody eyesight don't catch talent. You know what I'm saying? Right. So many people just, think that, black people, we are entertainers. We are, we have been known for that for years. But now, since we're able to, like, straight do it, people don't see it like that anymore. They just look at it like, oh, another basketball player. Oh, another football player. Another black person doing this. But you saying this dude out here trying to find a way to hustle to get what he need. It's more in him than just that goddamn game. Nah, he trying to make it, like, straight up. You need to talk to his parents.
The support system, like, he don't have the support, and he had to come. And I guess he felt like, he's so cool because when he got in the car, him and Kel had been talking about it at school. So he must have been like, hey, ask your brother, can I work for him so I can get this helmet? So when he got in the car, he's like, hey, ask him. And Kel like, you ask too, you know what I'm saying? He'll figure, and he like, okay, and he respectful and everything. He like, okay, sir, I want to know if I can work for you or your company because Kel told me you had your own company so I can make this money so I can get this helmet. First he said so I can make $300. I'm like, oh, what you need $300 for? He's like, so I can get a helmet to protect my head. Then he went on. He opened all the way up too. He said his friends don't come to his games. He said they don't support it. He said they don't really understand it. He said he come in, he's telling the story, but it's just like a hobby. It come off like it's a hobby.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, dude, you have the gift to go all the way. I guarantee you can get a D1 scholarship.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do. So I'm gonna sit him down, and you're right because I'm gonna talk to his parents about that. I'm gonna do what these people doing for Ryan and for him personally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They put him in front of the college.
And that's what it's about. I'm on that. I'm on that. Anything like the youth.
The dude is really respect. Like, he respectful and everything. He's cool to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? His words come off like, he got manners. and all of this. You know what I'm saying? He just like trying to get his little, get his little money together. He like, I can't work until I'm 15 and a half. And I'm like, man, no, we gonna figure that out. So you ain't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can focus because he do track. He like train. You know what I'm saying? Like he motivated Kel. I'm like, bro, that's somebody that wanted all the way, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wanted all the way. He willing to do what he got to do. You know.
Dang.
So, that's just crazy.
That's like a dope. I'm happy he opened up to you because you would have never known. You know.
No, I would have never.
He just would have been, and then he could have probably been just another letdown kid. Not trying to say it's his parents' fault, but if you don't see like I said, if they don't see the potential, they don't know. So it ain't even like they fault, but it'll take an individual like you to straight up go, man, let me tell y'all about y'all kid. They probably be like, yeah, I know my kid. Almost like, oh, what movie was that? When even like the Tina Turner story, when Ike went and let Tina Turner mama know that your daughter can sing, she was like, she can sing like that? You coming to my house?
Right.
Like sometimes it just take that extra person.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over there because I'm gonna give them the thing. But you know what else is crazy though, Nana? Because like that stuff been happening for some reason. Because now I'm invested with this little dude who it started off with just. One day I took him home and he was saying he played football. I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? How you doing in football? He said, well, the other game I got 75-yard touchdown. The game before that I got a 65-yard touchdown. You know, I'm like, bro, you can't just run those 35-yard. Like that's not, So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come see you play so I want to see that for myself. You know what I'm saying? Them like big numbers, like them D1 numbers. Yeah. So he's like, okay, cool. Now I went to this game. And I kid you not, the dude got the ball and he ran like close to a 90-yard touchdown. It's recorded. I'm sending it to you. Kel got it. He ran a 90-yard touchdown off the first, like boom, they handed the ball. He was gone all the way down the field, and he did it with such ease, like it was nothing. You know, I'm like, dang.
And was his parents there?
And I took him home. Huh?
Was his parents there?
No, his parents was never there because when he did it, I looked for them to cheer. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know somebody's gonna yell this little dude's name. You know what I'm saying? But nothing. So when he got in the car, after that game, I said, hey, yo, people don't be coming to the games. I ain't heard nobody in the stands. He's like, no, not when he comes to the game. But he didn't open up right then and there. He kind of just boom. But then as I dropped him off over time and after different things, you know what I'm saying? I guess that time he just felt like, like, let me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm open up to him.
Because I was concerned, you know what I'm saying? I'm concerned, like, bro, do you know you a star, bro?
Yeah.
I was even wondering why the games went back. I'm like,
and I'm happy. I'm straight happy you told him that. Do you know that you're a star? Like, he probably, you know how that even probably made his ego go even more up, like, this dude who got his own company,
like, Like, he get, but, it don't take me long. I can...
That's what I'm saying. He probably taking it like to he for real. Like this dude who got his own company, who supporting his kids, who he see your move, and he came to you, but then you called him a star. Man, that probably like, oh my God, like, oh my God, you don't know how that made me feel. You just don't know.
In my heart, that this dude gonna make it to the NFL. And it's it probably goes first round. You know what I'm saying? Like he that talented, and when he do, it'll be like I knew that when this dude was a sophomore in high school. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew that this dude was going all the way.
Dang.
So I'm gonna set him up. But look, Pete did though. So I be catching Ubers and stuff too.
Yeah.
Now one day I was leaving off my truck and I called an Uber, and this lady like, yeah, I'm from St. Louis. I'm like, oh, I'm from St. Louis. So we going back and forth about from St. Louis, this white lady, and that was that. She said she moved here a couple years ago with her son that's in high school, right? So one day I'm in Walmart. So that happened. That was over there. Maybe a couple weeks after that, I'm in Walmart and she seen me.
Yeah.
She said, "Hey, remember me? I was your Uber driver." I'm like, "Oh, what's up?" She like, "Oh, here go my son. This is my son John. He's 15 years old. Well, I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? I shook his hand. I'm like, you from St. Louis? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's the stuff. How you like it out here? He said, I like it. I just don't do nothing but train. I'm like, what kind of training you do? He like boxing and honor.
Oh
Like,
my
boxing is
God.
his favorite sport.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you know what I'm saying? That basketball and now soccer, because Ray really made me fall in love with it. But soccer, I mean basketball is boxing, but boxing is like my ultimate thing. I'm like, you do not box. He like, yeah, no, I do box. I'm like, you pro already? He like, no, I'm still amateur. You know, I haven't even had my first fight. I'm like, man, do not tell me that. He's like, no, I'll be training at such and such gym. Like, you can come check me out if you want. I'm like, oh, so I done went to check the dude out. You know, I mean, I was supposed to go check him out, but I ain't gonna check him out that time. So I ended up, my phone crashed. I lost all my numbers, and I lost this number. Tell me when I'm at Ryan Mill game, at the basketball game, and he come up behind me and tell me on my shoulder, like, hey, ain't you from St. Louis? I'm like, yeah, like, remember me on John?
3 times, huh?
Walmart, the boxer. In Valley, in Taraya Mill school. You know what I'm saying?
He
And
go
I'm like,
to
dang,
Taraya
like,
school?
He go to that school.
Come on now. You tell me that ain't set up. That wasn't set up.
I'm telling you. So look, and that was before that's before the dude with the we got to see with the football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He come to me and he's like, you know, he boxing and all of that. And Pete said so. His mama just pretty much set it up to where he go to the gym and all of that. And it's the same situation. She don't understand the depth of it, so she just like supported as far as she pays gym membership. Like, he got to figure all the rest out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I went, you know, I got back in touch with him, and he sent me the thing, and I went down there to see him train. So I went down there and watched the train, and I'm watching him train, and I'm like, dang, so he was doing something. I told him, like, when he went to go get a break, I'm like, hey, stop hopping. It's like, that's a street fighter move, like, stay planted. And he went back and started doing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, why you got on chucks? You know, you need boxing shoes. He said, I had these chucks for 3 years. I'm like, what? He's like, I do everything in these chucks. I'm like, chucks is bad for boxing. So I'm finna go buy this dude some boxing shoes, because he never had boxing shoes in his life. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, I'm finna actually, like, fund his career. I'm finna sponsor him.
Wow.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? I can be a sponsor to him and legally sponsor him through my company. Like, he put GRC on his trunk. You know what I'm saying? And then I buy him his shoes, his boxing gear, and all of that. The same thing I'm doing with Leon Spinks.
Yeah.
And I'm doing it with a pro. And then Pete Fish now from St. Louis. So that's crazy. So he from the little white boy that's boxers from St. Louis. Bianca is from St. Louis. Of course, Ryan and Karen from St. Louis. And the little dude that don't happen on his football, he's from Kansas City.
Come on, Midwest.
That's crazy.
Come on, Midwest to the West. Midwest to the West.
We got football, we got basketball, we got boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you.
Rello, so you done took the mid and just left it west, huh?
Yeah, I just left it west, man. I just left it west. And I ain't even tried to, you know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
The most I do know that my heart is with the youth right now. That's why I want to put a lot of my stuff on, you know, which brings me to the Lee Kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I watch this thing and this show that they did, I'm just sitting here thinking, you know, because I already seen them start. I've seen them grow. I've seen where they came to. I've seen JC literally come from the back, like literally come from the back and come to the front. And nobody made her do it. She did it herself. She owned it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And then I seen Trina's older daughter come just grace the room with her presence, like, yeah, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And then Manye, she can control it. Like, she can control the room, and you know what I'm saying? And then Trina's youngest daughter, she grab your heart and emotion. She can just do it, and you can, like when she get, for some reason, and all the way from 1,500 miles away, and I see this little girl, she give me chills. Yeah. I do not know why, you know what I'm saying? But when she, like, I don't know what it is about that little girl. But
she's so quiet. It's almost like a real entertainer, because real entertainers, they real quiet until they get on the stage. That's exactly what she do. Kyla ain't gonna say, K-City ain't gonna say nothing basically to you. Like, she'll just stare at you. But when she get on stage, she gonna straight give you what you want.
They really got that thing that they need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, their presence is everything. Yeah. And when JC came to the front of the stage, I'm just thinking, dang, there go the start. Like, that's because, and I'm touching on that because that's what I wanted from her. I wanted her to come out of her shell. You know what I'm saying? Because she was still kind of like, you know, kind of boxed in and just like real, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, timid. And then all of a sudden, she just like, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
out there, like, you know, like.
And I think, and you know what? You know what? I think she got tired of hearing that too. She got tired of hearing that your energy need to be up. Your energy need to be up. Well, she took it and mastered it. She was like, ain't nobody finna keep telling me this, you know? Took it and ran with it herself.
Right. Yeah, like I had called Steve after that, after I had watched it, and I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I know we doing and all this and all of that, but if the lit kids really want it, I would push the green button, go on that motherfucker. Yeah. I'll make it. I'm telling you, like, I would make that, like, do. And it'll go faster then because they is school.
Yeah. So this, and what's so dope though about it now is that we all know that, right? We know that we really trying to make sure that this is what they want. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I know, but the best part is they young, so it ain't even no rush on that. We just focus on everything else.
Right. But they showing their hunger a little bit, you know? They showing their hunger a little bit more now because we have you know, back. We like, hold on. You know, wait a minute. This ain't our dream. It's supposed to be ours.
That show probably sparked it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, heck
because now they older, they can show it and they can share it with they people now. It buzz different than it did when they was younger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna hit different on social media and all of that. It's like, dang, y'all check the least kids for real. Like, yeah, we'll come rock anything. Like,
you hear me?
So much stuff they can do.
You hear me?
But you know, but I am glad, like, even to get my nephew every summer. Do you know that I just started that just to start that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy because fathers not being in these kids' lives. It's like, I'm not even their father. I'm just their uncle, and I got 5 of them. Yeah. And I'm on my 3rd year of getting them every summer just to pour into them.
Yeah.
Just to say, this is this.
Yeah.
You're smart, but you can't tie your shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you fast, but you can't spell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we touching on so much stuff. Like, they come, like, it's like, I call it Rollo's boot camp. Because they come and they get all, it's fun too, but, you know, they get all of these things and they get all of these life lessons and all, you know.
Correct.
Then they go back home and then they apply.
Correct.
And they come every summer and then they do it again and then they go back. And I'm doing it every summer so they can never really forget or never really let it go. It's like it just, you know, we just keep adding on, you know, and just leveling up and keep building them up. And you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because
that's the same thing that I want to do, man. That's what I want to do for my nieces and nephews that's in St. Louis. I want to be able to give them a escape. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis is not the only place where you have to be. That's just home right now to you. That's just your resting place. You have an opportunity right now to go to your TT house in California. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly my goal by this summer. Real talk, I'm gonna be 100. By this summer is to have that spot. So this summer can be my first year with them. And especially they're getting my case, you know, your nephews are still young, but my nieces, they almost at teenage age. So here come, you know, that in a minute it's gonna be that you can't tell me nothing stage. And I don't want it to get there because I know me, I know my attitude, and I know, you know, my love for them. I don't want to be that TT be like, forget it, it's too late. If that's gonna be how that is, that's how that is. Heck nah, I don't want my niece.
But it's a lot of people like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
that's what I was touching on when I was saying that, like, we be telling our own people, like, a lot of times some of our women be telling our own women, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's wrong on so many levels, just because it's like when we get, like, and that's why I like how the music going with Bianca versus all the other girls, like City Girls and all everybody else, and Asian Down and all of them, you know what I'm saying? They got these platforms and all of that, and they ain't going nowhere teaching all of these other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever gets your money, but out of your whole album, 14 songs, 16 songs, you tell me you can put one song that uplifted or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not just grown women listening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's like all ages listen to y'all. Like Jason didn't listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Like Trina's daughter now, like they listen to them. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's so? Oh my God, me and my sister was just talking about that. Like these kids do not have no music that they can listen to right now.
No, that Beyonce is gonna be literally the first female artist as far as rap is concerned that's coming out that's straight
talking about something.
Understand? Yeah, like teaching all types of stuff. Like not one song that she did yet has she even mentioned the word twerk in.
Yeah.
Not one song, and we got 8 songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And out of all of these songs, she ain't say twerk yet. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She really the next female Drake. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel comfortable for little kids to listen to her.
Yeah.
Little kids listening to City Girls, the Asian Doll.
Yeah. And not knocking them, but I'm saying this is what our kids have now.
Like interviews is talking about tricking niggas.
Yeah.
Talk about,
yeah.
Like when they get on the platform and these girls watching their idol with becoming. Do an interview, they just saying, you know what I'm saying? All the city girls was on the Breakfast Club. They Charlamagne asking all type of questions, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, trick niggas like this, trick niggas like that, you know what I'm saying? You especially get tricked the rich niggas, super fat, trick niggas like this. Let niggas know that if you don't get the money, then you don't get the, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, boy.
But like you said,
nothing else, like not even how to, like it's all about tricking. They ain't even teaching them to get their own. Which is what they trying to do. They trying to get their own. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you said talking about trick niggas and stuff. Like,
and people just do not know. People just do not know that the youth is straight. When they say, I believe the children are our future, like flat out, they really are. Like,
exactly. They locked in with them.
Correct. Like straight up, they are the next generation that's going to be president one day. So one day we all might be still living, and we got this kid that only heard this running for president now. We like, oh Lord, this man, he grew up with, with these type of artists feeding them this, feeding them that. Now, and not, don't get me wrong, it's cool music, but like you said, if you can't have one song that these
out of 14 songs,
come on, if you can't have one
single song,
uplifting, doing something is crazy.
All these girls that look up to you now. So before you didn't have a platform, now you got the platform. But even on the smaller platform like social media stores, like you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People that got all these followers and all of that might not be mainstream, but got enough followers to, you know what I'm saying? Some of them people don't even do it, do it how they can really do it. You know what I'm saying?
And people,
because now they got the Black China's and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're the ones who pretty much is like,
I want to be her, correct.
Yeah, correct. And the route to being her became accepted now too, so that's kind of because back in the 40s that was shamed upon and looked down upon, and then now all of a sudden it's like, you know what I'm saying? How they got to how side chick became a thing, like all of that stuff, like like the world literally took everything that everybody went against and made everybody accept it.
And then, another what's so crazy is I'm telling you how God orchestrates stuff, dude. Because even when we were rapping and stuff, and we were making music and stuff, like my conviction was so freaking crazy. Where I'm like, God, remember we did that one show and I had on the Clips was in jail, I think. We did that show and I had on the Stop the Violence show. Yeah, I had on a Stop the Violence shirt, but was still rapping about it. You know what I'm saying? And it was what happened. One happened to me is when a little girl came up to me and said, "My brother got killed to that song." I'm like, how do you even know that this song was on in the club when your brother got killed? And how do you even know that it was me? You know what I'm saying? And then I believe that that's when my heart for the youth really started. My heart for the youth really kicked off like, this is straight crazy. No kid should come to me and say this. No kid.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That stuff is and the way that this music and stuff is going now, it's almost like, dude, do we have any hope? do we have any hope? I ain't gonna lie. One of my little people was dancing off of a song. And when I say I couldn't believe the words of the song, and the kid didn't even probably know what the song was saying.
Right.
But it was so inappropriate, I almost like threw my phone and broke it.
Right.
And
That's crazy.
it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, that's all they have to listen to, though. That's all they got.
Yeah, they leaders is like, you know what I'm saying? Like they leaders is thoughts, you know what I'm saying? The dudes who lead these dudes is, you know what I'm saying? Cokeheads and pill poppers. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because like we grew up to, you know, drug dealer music and drug user music. You know?
Wow. Correct. Because our generation became, and dang, that's so freaking crazy that you said that. Our generation did come up to the drug dealer music, which made a lot of men do what? Go sell drugs. That's how I'm gonna get my money. This generation, I promise you, I'll be looking like, oh my God, straight Jesus.
Became a thing.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like we used to look down on that, you know?
Popping pills and stuff? Yes. Like, it's the straight norm now. It's the straight norm now.
It's so normal that, like, they look at you stupid if they sipping they lean and you looking at them like...
Yeah. They looking like, why you ain't on what I'm on? You know?
Right. That's crazy. And I remember when they first hit St. Louis, it wasn't even in St. Louis like it was in the South. It was in the South first. And then when they hit St. Louis, like, they literally banging our city purple with that shit. Cause we wasn't even on lean, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't even, like, we were still looking down on that type of shit. And then all of a sudden, when Future came out, it's like, that shit hit our city so hard that, like, niggas straight started dying off of that shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's almost like, what can we do? Like, straight up, what can we do? That's my question. That's a question that I want a lot of adults to answer. What can we do to better our future? Not for ourselves.
The youth. Right, exactly. You start with the youth. And look, and you start reversing these sins and changing these sins. Like, for example, the youth come up, you know, learning how to paper chase. You know what I'm saying? Versus learning how to get paper to chase bills. So it's a difference. So if you grow up and you learn how to paper chase, that's exactly what you do. You gotta chase paper, but guess what? Paper sleep. Paper don't sleep, and you do. You know what I'm saying? So while you chasing this paper, like, you pretty much you would never catch it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you need to get paper to chase you while you sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't get but it's crazy because we get brought up on these tools and these things, and it be a lot of really wrong teaching for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I learned that coming up because people used to always say when you graduate high school, go to college, and I used to always say, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what you do? And they used to say, get a house. Then what?
Then what?
Then what? Get a car. And then what? And then after the car, the house, the kids, and the marriage, nobody say nothing. You know, I've had so many people that at 16 years old, I was like, I don't want to grow up there. Y'all boring as fuck. Are you telling me that you gotta grow up, have a house, have a kid, have a wife,
and that's it,
car, and then don't do nothing? I'm like, so no traveling, like no
traveling, no goal set, no foundation, no, you know what I'm saying?
All of that. Right, and then graduate and then go work for somebody. Like, why nobody never taught me to go get my own?
Yeah.
Like, why everybody was teaching me to go work for somebody? Like, what the? So that's what I'm saying. That's where it's short because, like, we all say, like, coming up is in the same system. We all tell our kids, you better graduate high school. Then what we tell them, you better go to college. Then what we tell them, you better go get you a good job after college, which is working for somebody. Then what we tell them, you better get you a nice house, get you a dog, a car, a goldfish, a wife, and a kid. And sit your ass down. And then just live the rest of your life out. Just go to work, go to sleep, you know what I'm saying, and doing all that. We don't tell them, you You got 24 hours in a day. Make the best of it.
Every hour.
On your dreams.
Yes.
And where your heart.
On me. I tell people that let me tell you what I told Steve Mama this morning. Real talk. I was like, Miss Town's been writing this book, boo. She been writing this book for the longest. And I'm sitting up here like, Miss Towns, you ain't started your book yet? She was like, I'm not finished yet. I don't know how many chapters you have. God, and she read me her chapter. I'm like, so you were at like 10 chapters already? I said, Miss Towns, that's enough for a short story. You don't gotta put everything out right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your book is enough where everybody gonna be like, dang, I wonder what's happening next. Part 2, here you go.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's setting people up. I believe that I am literally, even if it's not happening with me, I'm here to set people up on greatness, on what else you can do in life. Like, all my friends have businesses now. We all pushing for something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm loving it. I'm loving seeing that because guess what? You set yourself up, but then you're not even thinking. If your business becomes successful, now you have something to pass to your kid. And then they have something to pass to their kid. So you're setting up your whole freaking generation, not your generation, your whole family. You setting up,
to run generation.
Yeah, to straight. You give in the Bible, talking about leaving an inheritance. You are setting that up for your kid. With me, even with the mobile salon that I want to do. And Deja literally be straight thinking she can do her now. So I'm like, well, if she wants to do her, she's already set up for what she got to do. Because her mama is finna set her up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, if all else fails, she can fall back on this.
Right, exactly. But the tight thing about Deja is her bloodline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because from both of y'all bloodline is that's a very special mix, and I'm excited to see Deja's future.
Yeah, but you know what what she kind of remind me of? Willow Smith. Willow Smith come from Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and guess what? She like, I don't want to do what they did.
Right.
So I'm sitting up here like, dang, you don't want to be what your mama and your daddy was? What type of craziness is that? You are set for a little kid, but then I start understanding that ain't her passion.
Get their own.
Yeah, that ain't her passion.
Because everybody got their own passion, their own.
Will Smith said.
Riot musically inclined.
Yeah.
We're talking to D1 offers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, but what I learned along the way is dream chasing is better than paper chasing any day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I instill. And then another thing, when you said, like, with the whole kid thing, like, what can we do with the youth? And I'm saying, we got to reverse things and switch things. So we also got to teach them to pay it forward instead of paying it back.
Yes.
And that is just the whole thing, because when you pay something back, it only stays between you. But if you pay it forward, it go on and on and on and on and on.
Correct.
And I got the perfect example, because I teach this to them, but the perfect example ended up playing out just a crazy one day. And this was recent. This was probably 2 days ago. So we on our way to take Riot to Ryan Kell. I'm on my way to take Ryan Kell to a quinceañera. You know what I'm saying? Like the 15-year-old thing that they be having. So I'm on my way to take them to a quinceañera, but we got to stop at Walmart to get a gift. So we stopped at Walmart. Now, we could have stopped at the Walmart by the crib, but I'm like, no, I'm going to go to the Walmart on the way so I can just stop in the route. So I go to the Walmart, and then I was finna park in this one parking spot, but it was too many cars in the thing, so I went all the way to the other side, and then boom, park in this parking spot. I get out the parking spot, and we get to the parking spot, we park and get out the car, and we finna walk in, you know what I'm saying? So we all like kind of standing in front of the car, waiting on Taraya to get out the car. We finna walk in Walmart, this lady walked up, a young girl, now she probably like 25, and she walked up, and she said, excuse me, sir, can I wash your windows? To try to get some money so I can feed my family. I'm like, oh no, you don't have to wash my windows. But is it something that you want specifically out of Walmart? And she said, well, honestly, I'll be fine with just some sandwich meat, right? I'm like, okay, any particular kind? She's like, turkey. I'm like, okay, cool, I got you. You know what I'm saying? She like, okay, I'm gonna be right here by the car. I'm like, okay, cool. So now as we turn to go walk off, a black lady is walking towards us. And a black lady look at us and smile at us and say, I'm just looking for my car, haha, and kind of laughed it off and walked past us, right? So we walk past her and she walked past us and we going into Walmart, she going to her car. When the lady car just so happened to be parked next to our car, the lady who was asking for the food was standing next in between both of our cars. So you know, she ended up going to that lady and we was on our way in the door, but we heard a commotion. And the black lady was yelling at that lady, like, get from over here, get from over here, get from over here. And I looked back, like, she yelling at the lady that just asked for some food? And Taraya, like, I think so. I'm like, she tripping. So we go inside, you know what I'm saying? And I go and get the thing. So I go get her some sandwich meat, some cheese. I even got her some Miracle Whip and some bread. So she can make a food, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we get the thing and we come back outside. And then when we come back outside and get to the car, the lady is gone.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
God.
So now I'm tripping, right? So I'm like, man, I know that lady said something. I know that lady threw off. So, you know, I'm literally walking over the whole parking lot with a bag with this sandwich meat, this bread and cheese and Miracle Whip in it to get to this lady because she said she's trying to feed our kids. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm walking and walking and walking. And at this point, Taraya now completely forgot about the quinceañera. Taraya and Kel looking for this lady. Like, she had on burgundy, she had on this burgundy thing. So we walking, we looking. We can't find her. So, boom, we get in the car. So now I'm like, all right, I know y'all got to be at the quinceañera, but I can't pull off this lot. Like, my heart won't let me pull off this lot without finding this lady. So they like, okay, that's cool. So everybody got their window down. And I'm literally driving down each aisle because I'm like, she couldn't have gone that far. And then I come down one aisle and cross over, and it's this white Suburban center with the window broke out of it, but they got a blanket in it, and it's hung over, and then the front is blocked off with like the little windshield thing, right? So I'm like, that gotta be her. That's gotta be where they sleeping at. But I ain't want to walk up on the car, so I'm like, nah, let me still drive around. So I'm driving around. And right when it was the last point that we went down the last aisle, and she went in that aisle, it was like, dang, I don't know where she went. I guess she's gone. So I pulled and I make a left, and then I was finna pull into the street, and then I came to a stop. And when I came to the stop, Taraya like, what? I'm like, I still can't pull off the lot. You know what I'm saying? I can't pull off the lot with this lady out here like that. So me and Taraya looked to the left at the same time, and it was two people walking. And we like, is that her? I'm like, Taraya, like, I think that's her. So I'm like, where? And then I look, as soon as I see her, she stooped down in between the cars. Like, almost disappeared. So he looking like, is our mind playing tricks on us? Like, did you just see that Taraya? Like, yeah, she just stooped down, though. So we drive down the first aisle and come around to the second aisle, and we can't find her, and then we pull in the spot. We pull in the spot, she is kneeled down on us in front of a palm tree, praying.
Oh, my God.
She praying, right? So look, when I pull in a parking spot, the headlights, and I can't make this up, I swear it's crazy. The headlights is shining on her back, you know? So when I get out the car, she literally coming about the trail, and she did the lacrosse thing. You know what I'm saying? Like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You know, and stood up. And when she stood up and she turned around, I was like walking towards her. You know what I'm saying? Because first I thought she was crying, then I seen what she was doing. I'm like, oh, this she praying. And then she stood up and turned around. When she turned around, I was standing right there with the bag.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, oh, thank you. And I was like, did that lady say something to you? She said, yeah, she was being really mean. She told me that, I told her that you was going to bring me some food out. And she told me that I already asked you for something, you know. And she said, you already asked me for something, and you need to leave and get away from my car. So she said she came all the way to the other side of the parking lot so she won't bother nobody. I said, man, listen, I moved here from St. Louis, and I went homeless for 7 months. And I slept in my car for 7 months until I figured it out, you know.
Yeah.
But what I did is I kept faith and I prayed, and it worked out. And I got a trucking company, and, you know, all of these things. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and when I, you know, and I gave her the bag, and I said, so don't get caught up in this moment right now because it will change.
Woo!
Then it will come time for you
Come
to
on.
take what is happening right now
Yeah.
for you to pay it forward, because you will be in my position, and then somebody else will be in your position, and then they would get, you know what I'm saying? And she like, thank you, and I shook her hand and told her it's gonna be cool, you know what I'm saying? But I hope that helped, you know. And if I had cash on me, I would have, you know, because I don't look down on that, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And she like, dang, she cried right there. And then I shook her hand, and then I got back in the car. And the whole way to the quinceañera, I explained to Taraya and Kel that this is what pay it forward means.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you give somebody $10 and you don't need that $10, and they say, I'm going to pay you back, tell them, no, do not pay me back, pay it forward. But the next person that come and ask you for $10, give it to them. And what you can do to pay me back is tell them to not give it back to you, to give it to somebody else. And that will be my payback. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's how we start with our youth.
Yeah, yes.
We start teaching them different. And
Correct.
you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
To have a better understanding of the impact of words. Because what was we taught? If you get your money, if somebody gets something, you get it back. If you get something, get it back. Don't ever let nobody get something, give it back. But what if somebody less fortunate? You know what I'm saying? What if somebody don't got it like that? You
So
know
that's...
what if somebody needed more than I need?
Correct,
You know what I'm saying? You got to pay that shit forward. Quit paying it back and quit teaching your kids to pay it back. If your kid got something and it's nothing to them, like meaning like $10, and Taraya and them come down, Taraya came back from Christmas with $300. You know what I'm saying? 15 years old, she came back from Christmas with $300. You know what I'm saying? So if you got $10 to spare and you spare $10 to somebody who asked you for $10, don't get that $10 back. Fuck that $10.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell them that you can pay me back by when the next person come ask you for 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
then you get that. You tell them to not pay you back.
Yeah.
Meaning you give a 10 away too without getting it back. That's my payback.
Awesome. You just answered the question. You answered the question. How are we going? What can we do to better our youth? Teach them to pay it forward.
Exactly. Instead of pay it back, it'll go so much further in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you pay it forward, you can help 1 million people and never meet them. You know what I'm saying? This person gave me 10. This person gave me 10. This person gave me 10. Told me don't pay it back. This person, if we do that with our youth, they will come up knowing about paying forward more than paying back. You see what I'm saying? They'll understand that more than we understood paying back. Nigga, that nigga got my money, nigga, you better go get your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But why do nothing, though? You know what I'm saying? What if that nigga needed it more than you? What if that girl needed it more than you? You know what I'm saying? Just tell them to pay it forward. And now you help 2 people instead of 1 person. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
And then they help 2 people instead of 1. And then they help 2, you know. One time we went to the gas station and we filled up and it was like $6 or $7 left on the pump. No, it was $10 left on the pump. And instead of going back, getting the change, we told the clerk to leave the 10 on her. Leave it on her. For whoever pull up to the next pump, give it to them. They was like, dang, just leave it on? Like, yeah, leave it on pump 5, and whoever pull up to pump 5, let them get it. They're like, okay, because we ran out of gas. You know what I'm saying? We went through that, you know what I'm saying? And people helped us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when it comes time to where, y'all got $10 back, y'all got $7 back, it's like, you know, we tell them to leave it. Like, hey, put this on the next pump. And we don't know who pull up to the next pump because we don't stick around and watch.
Correct.
And we don't record it. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, all that stuff with that lady, nobody would never know about that story. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have to film all of this. It's just all out of my heart. Like, nah, all right, cool. And I couldn't even leave off the lot. But it was a teachable moment for Taraya and Kel because they seen it firsthand. They seen a black lady who felt like she was better than this Latina lady because she had a nice car and she coming out of Walmart and she got a job or a career or what have you. You know what I'm saying? But this lady out here trying to feed her kids. You understand? Sleeping in the car, and you talk down on her.
Right.
I said, y'all better
trying
not
to
ever get
belittle
this money
her.
out.
You
Like,
heard me.
y'all
And
think y'all
it's
ever
people
talk-
like that. It's people straight like that. People that I know. And sometimes I just be looking like, that's life to you, huh? That's exactly how you value life. You just feel like you better than, you know, everyone.
That's
you know,
right.
and
Man,
that's
that's
not
right.
cool. And then
Man,
especially if they got kids, I'll be like, man, that mean your kid gonna rub off like that. Like, man.
That shit crazy.
But
yeah,
that's
it worked
freaking
out.
dope. That's freaking dope. Pay it forward. Teach the youth. I'm writing that down. Like, straight up. I'm straight about to start teaching my child that. Like, straight up.
Like, pay it forward. Don't even look for anything to come back to you. My cousin told me that she prayed to be able to bless people. You know what I'm saying? She said she prayed to be able to help people. Literally, I have been doing it. That's my goal. My goal is to straight help people, and now I'm going to put paying it forward into that too. If I help you, don't give it back to me. Pay it forward.
That's
dope.
It'll change.
That's what the youth can start with.
So much better, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it'll take all of that malicious intent out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, cause you doing something, and then you really feel better.
I was just finna say that. Yes.
It feels better than getting it back. You see what I'm saying? Like, that lady looking like, I wish I could pay you back. Like, you don't have to pay it forward because somebody's going to come to you, trust me. And it's probably going to be however long from now, but somebody's going to come to you because a couple years ago, I was you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was you. Like, I was the homeless person. Like, I was the person sleeping in my court. I was the person trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like flat out. Like, you got to understand that. And don't think that you can't gain knowledge from one person because they under you or you feel they under you or they less than you. Because I learned valuable, and I met all type of people, but I learned as many valuable lessons from a rich man as I did from a homeless man. You see what I'm saying? Like a rich man can teach you how to be rich.
Yeah.
A homeless man can teach you how not to be homeless.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So that's two different things. Like, and he can teach you how to survive as a homeless man too. Because I learned about a thing called jugging. As like when you homeless, this homeless dude, when I was homeless, he told me, he said, I haven't paid for food or gas for the past 7 years.
Wow.
I'm like, what? Like, how did you do as a homeless man? How did you manage to pull that off? He said, oh, it's easy. When we go get gas, we call it's called jugging. You know? He's like, watch this. He said it was a group of them. It was probably like 400-500 homeless people that ran together, and they operated as a team. Do you know that he said, watch this? He said, because I was sleeping at the truck stop in the car. So he said, you need gas, and my pride and my and all the stuff before I kind of started, letting go a lot of what I was taught. Was like, no, I'm cool, knowing I needed this gas. He's like, because I was gonna tell you, watch this. And he said, hey Sarah, come jug for me, and go jugging for me. And she said, I can't go jugging, I'm on food duty. I'm like, food duty? What's food duty? He said, food duty is when you find out the times of the kitchens of when they transfer their food out.
Wow.
So when they transfer them out, you intercept the food on the way to the trash can. And you get a hot meal for free.
Wow.
So it's going in the trash can. And if you make it in the right time, so they literally, like, they operating as homeless people, but they never starve. And they never go to gas. They drive across the country. He said, the only thing I paid for is drugs. You can't finesse that. But I never pay for gas and I never pay for food, and this is why. We got food duty and we got jugging. Oh, look how gas jugging work though. You go to somebody with a gas can, you know what I'm saying, and you ask them while they pumping gas, and you ask them, can I get 75 cents? Can I get your last 25 cents? I'll hang the pump up for you. He said most people do it because they don't even want to hang the pump up.
Yeah. Wow.
So they'll stop it at 35 cents. Some people stop it at $1. They get the gas jug full, dump it in the car.
Go again.
Go to another gas. Yeah, do this. Do it again.
I'm about to give me a gas can. No, I'm just
I'm telling you, you better remember that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a homeless man. You know
correct. That's some knowledge for your tail.
Ain't no rich man teach you that shit. You
correct. They never experienced that, man. Never experienced that come up. No rich man.
Yeah, but that dude told me, and it was all together. It's like the stuff that you can learn if you take the appearance off somebody. You know what I'm saying? He homeless. I ain't finna talk to him. Oh, he dirty. I ain't finna talk to him. You know, he looked at homeless. None of his bills was dirty. He was looking like kind of dirty, you know what I'm saying? He walked up, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Like, we in a full-blown conversation. You must be a transfer, huh? You must move here from another state, huh? Like, yeah, this kind of hot spot where everybody kind of find out where they're going to go. I'm like, yeah, I'm just out here sleeping in the car trying to figure it out. He's like, well, if you ever need gas, this is what you do. If you ever get to a point where you starve, this is what you do.
Wow.
I'm like, thank you, sir.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wow. I appreciate that. That shit crazy.
Well, that's freaking dope, and I can't wait. But I gotta let you know what you didn't know. We just did our first podcast, dog.
You recording?
Yeah. When I say bang it out, you hear me?
Oh my God.
Bang it out. You heard me when I say so. Man, I've been recording. Anyway, but like I said, this your girl Nana, and this who you are. Let them know who you are.
Dang, this Rello, and I swear to God, I did not know she was recording.
But you listening to Bang It Out. That's what I'm talking about. I love the realness in this dude. Man, this dude been decade. You hear me? Over a decade long homies. And I always love the realness about him. But we gonna leave it right there though. We gonna leave it right there. Pay it forward. Let's do something to better our youth, y'all. For real.
Dang.